Good morning everyone. Today I am talking about the classification of equipments. The last lecture was on the selection of cleaning equipments. Okay, so as you know, like I already told you all that the equipments in the hotel is all looked after by the housekeeping executive or the deputy housekeeper. Okay, so they are the ones who are choosing the right equipments for the cleaning purposes in the hotel. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the classification of equipments. So the classification of equipments comes under two categories. One is manual equipments and one is mechanical equipments. Maybe it's not clear here, but then I will be giving you all notes. I have already made notes for you all. So I will be eventually reading it out for you and then explaining line by line, okay? Because this is a very important part. Once you do not know about the equipments and how to use it and the proper way to take care of them, you know, so everything that cleans, all the equipments that cleans, does the cleaning process has to be as well maintained by you, okay, so that it goes on for a longer period of time, so that you don't have to buy the equipments again and again. You know, that is also one harassment in the hotel. So once the executive housekeeper they bring in the equipments, they actually already give you all the training session, like how to use it, how to take care of that, you know, so it saves a lot of cost value in the hotel. Okay, so as we talk about the manual equipments, the brushes, brooms, so in a very simple manner, if you just think like manually whatever you can do, like all the cleaning stuffs that you can do, it all comes to your mind, right? So the manual equipments, can include all types of equipment that clean or aid in the cleaning process by directly using maneuver, operation and energy of employees. Okay, so manual equipment is something like it takes a lot of energy from you as well, so you have to be very strong. Like when you are scrubbing the floors, everything, you know, you have to keep yourself healthy as well. So there's a lot of work in housekeeping. So okay, so when we talk about the brushes, what makes up a brush? So in simple, like you have the handle, the headstock and the bristles. Okay, so together they make brushes. So each and everything, like when you talk about brush, you have to know like how it is assembled and then how it is used. Okay, so the brushes, these may be designed to remove dry or wet and or ingrained dust and dirt from hard or soft surfaces, basic parts of the brush. Okay, so the bristles. When you think of bristles, you have seen the bristles, right? Like day-to-day life, like you are using the toothbrush. So that is also a brush with a handle, and then you have the bristles. The bristles are the ones that is used to clean your teeth. Okay, so likewise, all the brushes, they have bristles. So these may be of animal, vegetable or man-made origin. Horsehair, nylon and polypropylene are commonly used to make bristles for cleaning brushes. In general, the finer, softer bristles are best for smooth and hard surfaces. The harder the bristles, the softer the surface on which the brush should be used, exception being toilet brushes and brushes found in all-purpose floor machines. Bristles, if not maintained properly, have a tendency to bend, splay, or fall out of stock. Bristles should be closely set in tufts and the stalk well covered with turfs. Okay, so this is all the maintenance, everything is given in this notes. Okay, so when you talk about brushes, it's like bristles, headstock, handle, you have to know everything, and the types of brushes: hard brushes, soft brushes, scrubbing brushes, toilet brushes, bottle brushes, cloth scrubbers, deck scrubbers, carpet brushes, upholstery brushes. Here it's upholstery brushes are for the fabrics. Okay, so sometimes you have when I'm wearing a coat, I have something stuck on my thing. I just use a coat brush, so that is for upholstery. Like in hotels, is the curtains. Sometimes like you find a lot of things are stuck on the curtains, so you use that brush. Okay, so feather brushes, hearth brushes, flue brushes, so everything like in detail is given here. Okay, the headstock. This is the part of the brush into which the bristles are inserted. The stalk may be of wood, metal or plastic. A good brush is one that has a sturdy stalk. Okay, so the stalk is where the handle is, and the place where the bristles are put. Okay, so that part is the headstock. The headstock is where the bristle lies. So next time, like in the practicals, I'm going to show you. Okay, so till now it's only the theory part, so I'm just reading out for you. And then comes the handle. So brush handles can be detachable. Sometimes like you have folding brushes, okay, and non-detachable. Detachable handles must be fixed firmly in place on the stalk when the brush is in use. Leave this behind. It all combines in the notes that I'll be giving it to you. Okay, so hard brushes, soft brushes, scrubbing brushes, like just know as of now, like just know about the brushes, and then in the notes like it's well defined for you here. Okay, and then the other manual equipment we use is the broom. So the types of brooms: we have soft bristled brooms and harsh coarse bristled brooms. Okay, so I'm sure you must have seen the various kinds of brooms as well, right? So quickly I'm going to talk about the types of brooms. As with brushes, brooms may be classified into three main categories. Soft bristled brooms. Okay, so what is soft bristled brooms? Soft bristled brooms such as corn fiber brooms, grass brooms and whisk brooms are used on smooth floors. Okay, what is a smooth floor? So you have tiled floors, so well polished floors. So that is the smooth area that you use these kind of brooms. So it is easily swiped over. Okay, a good soft broom has comparatively fewer split ends, and any splits that do form are short. Okay, so these are actually, like, I wanted to show you all the pictures, but then I personally chose to show this to you in the practical class. Okay, so that would be more better for you to understand as well. Okay, so you can compare with the notes, and then whatever you see in the practical classes you can put into act. Okay, so the next is the hard coarse bristled brooms. Brooms such as yard brooms and coconut fiber brooms are used on coarse surfaces, especially outdoors. Okay, so if you see most of the time the inside of the hotel, okay, it's very smooth, like tiled floors. So when you're in the outside, like it's just cemented and it's very coarse. Okay, so if you use a soft broom, you cannot sweep the coarse floor. Okay, so you need a hard, like if you've seen the coconut bristled brooms as well. Okay, so these are the brooms that are used. So you definitely have to know like where the soft brooms are used and what kind of surfaces they are used in, and if we are using the hard broom, so where you have to use. So actually like all these things you have to know, because you know it saves a lot of time as well. If you use the right stuffs at the right place, that is going to save a lot of time, and then extra productivity of work comes into act. Okay, so now we come to the mechanical equipments. Okay, so there we have the box sweepers, dry mops, impregnated mop sweepers is also called the V sweepers. Okay, the static mops, disposable mops, wet damp mops, Kentucky mops, force mops, sponge mops, squeegee. Okay, so I haven't written down here completely, but I do have notes for you, which I'll be forwarding it to you. And then okay, there's a squeegee and the various cloths, the cloths that you use, like the dusters, everything. Like you have the microfiber dusters and the types of cloths that that is used, you have to know. So okay, I'm quickly going to read the types of cloths. A variety of cloths are available for specific purposes, like dusters and cloth mittens. These are meant for dusting and buffing. Like you just use it like this, and you know, it's just to bring down the dust, okay, to fly it off. These are meant for dusting and buffing. Soft, absorbent, plain or checked cotton. Material or yellow flannel of up to 15 square centimeter is ideal for dusters when used for damp dusting. They must be sprayed with a fine mist of water or dusting solution. Okay, you can actually go through the notes and then you will know all of them. Okay, so these are the things like actually has to be shown to you in the practical. Okay, so swabs and wipes, floor cloths. Okay, you have to know the size, everything about the cloths that you use, because everything is done systematically and in a very organized manner. It's not that cleaning, okay, I can just pick up any cloth and then just use it. Okay, so you have to know like what kind of surface it's supposed to be used, everything. Okay, so that is how you become a good housekeeper. So dust sheets are there, then druggets. So what is a drugget? These are made up of coarse linen, fine canvas or clear plastic. They may be the size of a carpet, square or runner. They are placed on the floor in doorways to prevent excessive dirt being tracked in or out. Okay. Then we have the hearth and bucket cloths, which are the thick fabric cloths, and then types of polish applicators. Okay, polish applicators, sometimes you have the brushes, sometimes you have to rub the polish with the cloth. So there are various categories of cloths that you will be using. And then just to let you know, like the types of polish applicators would be natural lamb's wool with a built-in polish reservoir or tray, synthetic wool with a built-in polish reservoir or tray, solid wax pressurized applicators, and then you have the containers where you have the polish poured in, and then what amount you have to use, everything is like given there. You will have a training session before you even start with the application. Okay, and basins and bowls, everything, cleaning small areas, dustpans. So if you think like once you are at home and then you are cleaning, so you need your dusters, all the brooms, everything, right? So you have to know everything, like all the dustpan. If you are like carrying it together. Like in housekeeping, you use your trolley and then you put everything, all your equipments in the trolley, and then you move about. Okay, so that is saving time. So these things, like if once you learn, and then it will save a lot of time when you're cleaning at home as well. Okay, so I think this is a quick reviews on the classification of equipments here. Okay, so just remember, we have the manual equipments and the mechanical equipments. So what comes under manual equipments and the mechanical equipments? Okay, so in mechanical equipments, it is, I know, like you must have thought when I was giving the lecture here, you must have thought, where did the vacuum cleaner and all go? So everything like mechanical, when you think, everything comes there. Okay, so whatever is like used manually directly is the whole body you have to use. Okay, so like earlier I said, you have to be very strong when you're in housekeeping. You have to lift things, sometimes you have to lift the beds, everything. Okay, so you have to take care of your health as well. You have to make yourself stronger. Okay, so the mechanical equipments and the manual equipments. So these things, I will just give you out the notes I have prepared for you, and then later when we have practicals, I'm going to show each and every thing mentioned here, so that you will not have any problem to understand the notes that I have given. Okay, so till then I just stop here for today, and thank you very much, and stay safe. Thank you.